7th grade, solving equality statements. I think some things I liked about this is it starts out really basic with a couple different options. So in the beginning, if you make them unbalanced, it switches to a greater than or less than sign. So you can kind of play with it a little bit and try and figure out some equality statements between the different objects, or this one has a 1 as well. And then maybe someone else could chime in. This is interesting and it seems super basic to me, and I'm not sure how I use it besides, well, I guess the idea that 1 and -1 makes 0 could be an interesting explanation here in 6th and 7th grade. So I like this setup that to explore that. I didn't think beyond how it would help. But I often find that with solving, it seems like everything's going well, and then it's time to solve on your own. It doesn't work that well. And so I always wonder what basic things I didn't address properly. So this seemed like it would be valuable. And then it goes into variables. I thought this was interesting that it just changes this to 3x. And so there's a connection to be made between the visual. I'm not sure I remember this one. Oh, this is just doing the same thing to both sides, I guess. So, or is it? You can change what x is equal to here. And you can build whatever you want. So I didn't play with this one as much. I think you can do a solving step. Yeah. So it's a little issue because they see the answer and they can also set something up that's not an equation to start with. It could be an inequality. But all valuable, and then the last one is really getting at, it's like a 3-step solving, so more of an 8th grade level. And it gives them an equation and then they apply solving steps, and I thought the little applet was what do we want to do here? It's interesting how it's set up where you scroll through constant and variable terms, keeping this real simple, but once they select what operation they want to do, it shows it kind of fast, but
well, a lot of people did play with this sim. Does anyone else want to chime in about any other features you noticed in this sim? Things you could do, ways you could use it in your classroom?
Yeah, Trevor, if you go back to that one where you had like X's and 1s, most of it,
this one.
2 back, where you have -1s and 1s, sorry.
Oh,
If you drag the -1 on top of a +1, you'll like, literally overlay it.
Oh.
It will make 0. That's like one thing I noticed. You can stack them adjacent, but then you can also make 0 pairs.
Got it.